Let's go. Once again, it's your boy B Dub signing in with B Sutton Productions, giving you a little game preview of the Eagles. Dominant win today. Dominant win, 23-14. So we're gonna get into the first thing. First thing I gotta say. First take I gotta say is Dallas. The first drive of the game. Dallas Goddard was needed the ball. We all needed it. We all know. And that's the thing is about this Philadelphia Eagles offense. There's not enough balls to go around. Pause. But seriously, there's not enough. Like one player is going to eat, and another player might not eat, and then that player is going to feel some type of way, and because he wants to eat, everybody's competitors for this team, which is a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? And so the first drive down the field, Dallas Goddard got the ball often and heavily, and then on the goal line, Jalen throws a perfect ball on the outside shoulder for him to only be able to get it and be protected and not get hit. And Dallas Goddard with the back shoulder catch. It was a nice little drive. And then the run game was pretty much decent. The run game was we use it. It was effective when it was effective, but the passing game was just Jalen was just throwing darts. Even though he had that interception, I did remember he had that interception, but he was throwing darts, man. It was a good game, man. Hold up, though. I got the boy, Mr. Mac 100. I'm about to add him to the stage. You know what I mean? Hold on. Yes, sir. You there? What's
Yes,
up,
sir.
man?
We live in effect.
Oh
What's
yeah,
going on, man?
we live in the building, man. You live in the building, man. You know what I'm
I, was,
saying? I
I,
was just speaking
I just
on.
stumbled my way into the Eagles nest, huh?
Oh yes, sir. You already know what time it
Yeah.
is. The Eagles.
Come
I
on.
was just talking about how Jalen Hurts today, man. He looked like he had a stellar performance today. Even though he had that interception, that costly interception, which I thought was this miscommunication with AJ Brown because it was supposed to be a little short fade, but the corner undercutted it. It was a good play by the corner where he got that interception. But other than that, third down, it didn't matter. He's getting it. And then there's a couple of runs he had today on third down. He had a nice little shuffle, little, you know what I mean, stick on him, and it was real nice, man. I was real happy with the offense today, and the main thing I wasn't really worried about the offense, as much because our offensive line is so dominant. Aaron Donald didn't even get called once in 5 games. He does not have a sack against the Eagles. What do you think about that, man?
I don't know, man. That's a stellar offensive play by the O line. I mean, this is one of the top pass rushers in the league. Maybe one of the top pass rushers all time. So I mean, if you can hold him to a goose egg in the sack category, I mean, you must be doing something right. But I mean, since we want to talk about the Eagles, I didn't watch it from start to finish. I was in and out. But are they still playing kind of sloppy? Does it look like they might have cleaned it up a little bit on the
Oh, they
offensive
cleaned
side
it
of the
up
ball?
today. Oh, they cleaned it up today. Besides the interception, but we was moving the ball. We get the ball sometimes on the 5 yard line. Move the. Jalen had 300 plus yards passing. He had 200-yard receivers. With Dallas Goddard had 100 yards. AJ Brown had another 100 yards with 300-yard games back to back to back. You know what I'm saying? And the run game we didn't really use it that much because we was just killing them in the passing game. The thing is that it was kind of sad today. Devontae Smith didn't he had one catch. So that's what happens. Like we don't have enough balls to pass around. Pause. But it's just kind of like,
I seen that he
what?
was a little upset about that earlier. I guess he had what 2 targets.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
this was well after halftime, and I don't think he had any catches.
right. And that's the same. Like the first game of the season, Devontae, was the only one with the touchdown. The second game, Devontae 8, and AJ was getting mad because he didn't get the ball. So, and then Dallas Goddard was getting mad all week. We're talking about we got to get Dallas Goddard involved. So the first drive of the game, boot, 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 Dallas Goddard, Dallas Goddard. You know what I'm saying? So we use them often and heavily. So which was a great thing. But I'm a transition to my defense, man. First half, oh, I was a little rattled. The first drive, man, Cooper Cup all day. I, just dinking and dunking. They was getting their mixed formation, and then our defensive players, we're still adjusting to each other. So we're trying to like figure it out. So it was like a little mess at first, man. Like Matt Stafford was getting the ball off quick, and I was like, ugh. But we were stopping the run game a little bit in the beginning, so I'm like, okay, we have a chance. It's gonna take whoever makes a stop. That's what I was gonna. I thought it was gonna be a shootout, 40-something points each. I thought it was gonna be a shootout. Like both of the teams came out first drive scored. No, you know what I'm saying? No problem. So I was like,
Right.
this defense, man, come on. pick it up, pick it up. So
I mean,
I
I didn't see the final numbers to what's that rookie Nakua. I mean,
Puka, he had a
I don't think
touchdown.
he had any
He
like. Oh, okay.
great. He had a touchdown though, and it was a crucial. Matter of fact, here's another play. It was crazy in the first quarter. Right, they scored. Puka, 33 seconds left in the second half. We come down and score in 33 seconds. And guess how we punch it in?
Mm.
The brotherly shove. And then they're talking about how, and we did the brotherly shove with 1 second left on the clock. We can either kick a field goal because we're down at this point because they came and scored. So it's 14-10. So we're like, I'm like, should we kick it? You know, because they get the ball at halftime also. So
Mm-hmm.
so we went for it on the brotherly shove with 1 second left, no problem. And Warren Sapp, they're talking about I'm sorry, not Warren Sapp, but they're talking about all week that Aaron Donald was gonna stop it. He figured out a way to stop it, get under Jason Kelsey's pads, and easier said than done, obviously. You know what I'm saying? So we score, boom.
Right.
We go 17-14. Come out second half, and they mind you, they scored 14 points in the first half. The Rams are pretty good. They got Cooper Kupp cooking in the first. I'm telling you, I'm like, oh my God, we can't stop them. Second half shut them down to 73 something yards, 75 yards. A defensive Sean Desai finally made an adjustment on defense, and we were just bringing it. Your boy Jalen Carter had 2 sacks, looking like Aaron Donald out there. He outplayed Aaron Donald. He had 2 sacks because he had to play the whole game because Fletcher Cox was out. Fletcher Cox didn't play this game, so they let unleash Jalen Carter for a whole game. So he got 2 sacks, had a few pressures. You know what I'm saying? Eating, and then the guys off the bench that helped in the secondary. We shut it down the second half, bro. It was great, man. I don't even know what to say about that, man. I'm so happy for my defense, man. We looked complete today. It was good. It was a good second half, you know. But we still haven't played our best football, you know. But
Still perfect on the early season though.
oh yeah, man. It was great though, man. I'm gonna take it with the 5-0. You know, back to back 5-0. We haven't did it since the '60s. You know what I'm saying? We're one of the first team in NFL history to go 5-0 after a Super Bowl appearance. Because people talk about the Super Bowl hangover. You know what I'm saying? So 5-0, and as I'm letting you know, I'll buy. But it was some good football today, man. It's some great football, man. You know, the Cowboys are losing right now, and it's great football today, man. Great football. What game inspired you today? What game did you really pick? Did you watch, or did you watch any?
No, I was watching. That's the one I was watching the most was that Philly and LA game, and then once that ended, I switched over to that Kansas City Minnesota game, and I seen I forget the guy's name, DB for Kansas City. I think he might have got away with an interference in the end zone. I mean, that would have given Minnesota the ball on the one with I don't know how there wasn't very much time on the clock left. But I mean, they end up trying to go for a Hail Mary, and then Kirk Cousins takes a sack to end the game. Kansas City walks off 27-20. I kind of wanted that game to go to overtime just a little because it was getting good towards the end. But I mean, Minnesota, what are they 1-4 now?
Right.
But I'm not too much worried about them this year. Yeah, I seen that. Like I said, I'm not too really focused on Minnesota. It's just Detroit. That's the team I need to start losing.
I watched in the day, boy. There's something nasty, boy. That boy Aiden Hutchinson had a one-handed interception.
Oh Lord. That boy's just a freak of nature.
Yeah, but I wanted to draft him, but you know what I'm saying. Oh, Cowboys got the ball. Sorry, I had to just peek real quick. You just see how Dak is looking. He ain't looking like the Dak attack. You know what I mean? But you know what I'm saying. But
the only time it's a Dak attack is he attacks his own offense.
Yeah,
throwing all them picks. I don't know. He seems to be taking better care of the ball this year, though.
Yeah. I mean, he threw a little touchdown pass today. That was pretty nice, but you know what I'm saying? I ain't worried about him. I ain't worried about these Cowboys or Niners, to be honest with you. I'm taking it game by game. They've been talking a lot of smack. We're handling business. You know what I'm saying? We play for wins, not likes. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Prime. You know
all right.
But, that's how we do it. If you believe, you will achieve.
Bro, what's going on in New England, though?
I said it on my last take earlier. Remember, was it the weekly preview? I was talking about. I was like, man, Belichick haven't done nothing since Tom Brady left. I said he don't draft well. That Belichick way is not is bull jive. You know what I mean? That man, forget Belichick, bro. Belichick is not man. I don't know.
I don't
He ain't
know.
handling
Yeah,
business. Nobody really believes in him too. Like he's making Mac Jones look terrible too. Like, bro, like it's sad, bro. You know what I'm saying? But
I mean, they said
man.
last week that was the worst loss of his career, and then this week, I mean, he wasn't too far off. I mean, they got their asses beat by what 30 by 35 last week, and then this week they get blanked by 34. I don't know. It just seems like they just keep forgetting where the end zone is. I guess they haven't seen it at least in the last 2 seasons or last 2 weeks.
Right, man. It's like some of these teams, man. Like it's been a lot of talk, man. People are just talking. And it's like I'm not really impressed. Like everybody talk about we have ugly wins. The thing is about the Eagles, man. We can win in any type of fashion. We can if you want to. We can run an ugly running game, or we can win in a passing game, or we can win by a field goal, or we've been winning by all kinds of ways. These 5 games, so I think it's building us character, helping us build character, man. And I'm just like, I'm excited now. I got a little bit better feeling because I wasn't feeling too good. I ain't gonna lie. Even though I was 4-0, man, I had a little feeling in my stomach like, man, something ain't right. You know what I mean? But today they showed me, man, like. But the Jets is still going. We got the Jets next week, and they still going to be tough. I'm not going to sleep on nobody because any given Sunday, you know what I mean. But we should go in there and handle business. Really, the Jets are 0-12
Right.
against us lifetime. They've never beat us in their franchise history.
What?
Yes, the Jets have never
Never
beat
got a
us in
win
their
against Philly, huh?
No, but I want to, But we got to bring the pain to Zach Wilson, man. We got to bring it. Confuse him. We got to, you know what I'm saying, blitz. Because we're so effective when we blitz, man. I've been noticing second half how we shut down Matt Stafford to 70-something yards. Blitzing. He ain't mobile. You know what I'm saying? It was a good day, man. It was a good day, man. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I mean, other than that one touchdown that they gave up to that rookie or the one that he scored, I mean, they pretty much kept him in check today, right?
Yeah, he had a couple, yeah. But it was Cooper, bro. Cooper Kupp, like that boy. But then the second half, he ain't in shape. He was a little tired.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So they were talking about him the whole game while watching it on the press and everything. Oh, Cooper Kupp this, Cooper Kupp that, blah 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 blah. I'm like, you see AJ Brown right now cooking for 140 something yards, like that, you know what I mean? Like, God, man, okay, but AJ is cooking right now. Like, he ain't stopping them, running people over. Man, it was good. It was good. Proud of this team, bro. Good game, Philly. Fly Eagles, fly on their ass. You know what I'm saying? But you know, other than that, I didn't even watch other games than that. I saw Baltimore lose. So
Oh, Pittsburgh.
yeah, so my picks, I was like half and half. Like, and CJ Stroud almost pulled it off and their defense blew it. Man, it was a good game against Atlanta. Man, that was a good game, man. I was like, dang. And then, Giants got cooked. The Giants got whipped on. Yeah, I feel Daniel Jones got hurt. Like, I felt bad for Daniel. Like, yeah, he got hurt. And Cincinnati looked good today. I was wrong about that one. I thought they were going to be there, lose to Arizona. Your boy Jamar Chase had 3 tugs after saying I'm always fucking open.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to Jamar Chase. He got his 3 tugs and 100+ yards eating.
Mr. Greedy.
He was eating. And, yeah. Other than that, I don't know who's
Who
going to
you
be.
Who you like tomorrow?
Who we got tomorrow? Oakland and who? I'm sorry, Oakland, but Las Vegas and who?
Green Bay and Vegas. In
Oh,
Vegas.
Green Bay. Oh yeah, man.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
I honestly expect y'all to win this one. It's gonna be a tough game, but I think Jordan
Mm-hmm.
Love. It's a good bounce back game for him because he's playing against a team that they got a lot going on.
Right.
Yeah, I'm going for the Packers. And plus, I got one of your receivers on fantasy. I forgot his name is, but I got one of your receivers for tomorrow too. So I need him to cook. Damn. You know what I'm saying? We're
Oh
gonna cook.
yeah. I think Christian Watson's playing tomorrow. I don't know. I think Aaron Jones and Jair. I think they might be questionable, but you, when you hear questionable, you never know which way that's going to fall. Is that more probable? Is that more doubtful? I don't know. I'm thinking it's probably a game time decision.
Hmm. Hmm. Um, well, matchup wise, I looked at their corner. Who they got playing corner against y'all and your receivers? I think your receivers have the edge on this one, player. Hmm. I think if you give him time, because I know that Max Crosby, he's a beast off that edge. You got to contain him,
Oh
account
yeah,
for him every play, But
right.
I think if you can just contain him, yeah, I don't. Nobody else in that defense really scares me. That would scare me if I was y'all. You know what I mean? Like,
No, that's my main concern with that defense. Is Crosby.
hmm and I think
So I mean, O line's gonna have to step it up. I mean, we had Aiden Hutchinson last week, and now we got Max Crosby this week.
right. So
I think a couple of O line guys. I think they'll play tomorrow because the O line's been pretty banged up. We're just banged up across the board, but I don't know. The matchup I want to see the most. I want to see Jair versus Devontae. That's the matchup I want to see.
ooh, that's gonna be a good matchup. hmm I was waiting for shoot. Yeah, that's gonna be a good game. Is there any other? Is there two Monday night games tomorrow or just one?
I think it's just one.
Okay, that's dope. One game. I'm gonna have a good week. You know what I'm saying? Just relax. Either way, the Niners and the Cowboys. I want the Cowboys to lose because I don't care about Niners being undefeated. We'll deal with them later. But I need the Cowboys to fail every play, every game. You know what I mean? Well, we'll be 2 games ahead of the
Right.
division. We'll have two. We'll be
uh,
2 games ahead of the division. So I said it. Niners are gonna win this game. Cowboys don't have the offense to power to go come back and stuff. You know what I mean? Like if they don't get ahead on you by like fumbles and that's how they've been winning their games. They either blow you out or they lose. Every game they play, they play what? Jets, Giants, and the Patriots. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right. I mean, they haven't
yeah,
played. This is probably their first tough opponent all year.
yes, yes. So I don't care. We're the class of the NFC East. Period. You know what I'm saying? And we up there in the NFC. Period. We're up there. If you want to say the Niners are better, they can say it. I don't care. I'd rather be the underdog. Who's gonna end up in this? You know what I'm saying? Period.
Right.
You know. But anything else you want to speak on, man? I was making this a little short, quick one. You know what I mean?
Well, I seen. I don't know if you saw Thursday night. Chicago finally got in the win column.
Oh, that's good. Thank you for bringing that up. Yo, I owe a shout out to Brian, man, because I said they're gonna lose, and I said pretty much their organization is trash and they need to blow it up. So I disrespected the heck out of Chicago. You know what I mean? But shout out to Justin Fields, man. That boy handled business, man. Like going against him in fantasy. He killed me a little bit. You know what I mean? So and then DJ Moore was chopping. Like, oh my lord, what, three
Yeah, no, they
tugs?
got busy on Thursday night.
Man, I was like, Jiminy. Ugh, it made the Commanders look bad. They just had to a bad start. I think the Commanders went in there thinking they could just punk them. Thinking these teams weak. You know what I mean? They didn't come in there
Right.
playing like they played us. I tell you that. They came in playing us, ready, prepared. Damn, Meredith is taking them easy. But given they had a short week, so and we beat them up, so they had to go through us and gave them the scraps. You know what I'm saying? But Chicago, man, hey, I see something. I see something. But people need to pump at the brakes with the Justin Fields and Jalen Hurts comparison because man, Jalen Hurts is in another class than Justin Fields, and we can just all agree on that. Like, come on now. I don't
Right.
want to hear about he has this player and this. Nah, Jalen Hurts is a leader. Number one, leader, bro. People believe, and just look at his winning. He's like 22-1 in the last 22-1 in the last 23 games. Bro, come on, man. That's and in the game we lost the Super Bowl. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like he's winning, bro. That's like, and
When's the
they
last
still be
time you even had a
playing.
regular season loss?
Last time we had a regular season loss was against the Commanders, I believe. hmm last year, like week 7. Hold on. So what was our record last night? We lost, but and then okay. Now, I'm not talking about the losses when he was hurt, but I'm talking about the losses with him. Yes.
Right, I'm talking about him starting.
Period. Yep. The last game was Commanders, and somebody fumble wasn't his fault. He like, you know what I mean? If he has the ball and we're down, I feel like we can win. He has like the most comeback wins in the last. He has like 10 or 12 comeback wins in the last 2 years, bro. Like it's crazy. We'd be down 10, 14, come back. It doesn't matter. It's like, damn. I'm glad we paid this boy, man. I love Jalen, man. Shout out to you, Jalen. Yeah. But yeah, man.
Yeah, y'all gotta make him a lifetime Eagle.
He's a soldier. He's a true soldier. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'm about to probably call this a night, though, man.
Yes, sir.
You know. But I'm gonna do something tomorrow too. We need to link in and you know, do something better. I got something in the works. So
Oh yeah.
tap in with me,
Oh
brother.
yeah. Packers Raiders Monday Night Football tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So we can. Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna tap in with you. We'll do a little pregame,
Come
halftime,
on.
whatever. I know how you want to do it.
Oh yeah, you already know.
You want to be dialed to your team. You know, be dialed. But whenever you're free, just hit me because I'm gone.
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right then, my brother. It's
All right,
good
bro.
talking to everybody, man. I'm glad y'all joined the B Sun Productions with B Dub and with my boy Mr. Mac 100 is giving you a quick dosage of the mosage in the last game. You know, go Eagles and all the other teams. Man.
Yes,
Shout
go
out to
Pack,
the other
go.
teams and shout out to the people that stayed healthy today and a shout out to the guys that took injuries. Hope you get better. All right, it's your boy B Dub signing off. Yeah.
Yes, sir.